Welcome everyone. Welcome to today's practice, gentle hatha, focusing on the hips. So with the theme, hips don't lie. Right, you sit with your legs straight. Relax your legs. Sit up nice and tall. Right, don't forget to prop yourself up so that you can relax the back a little bit more and lengthen the spine. Right, with your feet together, arms by the side, inhale, point your toes. And then exhale, flex. 2 more rounds, inhale and point, keep breathing. And exhale, flex and pull the toes towards you. Last one, feeling that nice stretch opening up the front of your legs. And on an exhale, stretching the back. Keep breathing. Bring your feet back to center, and then slowly as you exhale, you rotate your ankles. 3 big circles. Back to center and the other way. Right, feet slightly apart, relax your legs. Inhale, reach your right arm forward. With your left hand, bring your right arm closer to your chest, your heart facing forward, shoulders soft, gaze soft, keep breathing. And then bring your right hand back to center. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky, bend your right elbow. With your left hand, if you're okay to go deep into the stretch, then bring your right elbow behind your head, sit up nice and tall, feel that nice stretch along the right side of your body. And exhale, release, relax. Inhale, left arm halfway up, and then slowly bring your left arm towards your chest. And gently release, inhale, left arm reaching up. Exhale, bend the elbow. With your right hand, go deep into the stretch. Now you stack your head, neck and your spine. Make sure you're not looking down and the back is not rounded. So gently pressing into your sit bones, lift up through the crown, keep breathing. Then exhale, relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Now roll the shoulders back 3 times. Bring yourself back to center. And then 3 times the opposite direction. And release. Alright, shrug your shoulders. Inhale, shoulders to your ears, and gently release. Right, bring the soles of your feet together, come to seated butterfly. Now bring your heels closer towards your sit bones, pressing the palms, not palms, pressing the soles of your feet together, and exhale, gently release the knees down. See how far you can go. And then you're just going to rest your arms on your knees with your palms facing up. Sitting up nice and tall, look forward, breathe, or for the next 3 breaths, close your eyes. Come back to your breath and gently opening your eyes. Bring your knees back to center and hug your knees into your chest. And slowly come to all fours. Now hands shoulder width apart, spread your fingers nice and wide. Your knees about hip width apart, knees and your hips align. And then slowly relax your head and neck. Your next exhale, you extend your right leg back, reaching the right heel towards the back, gently pressing into your hands. And then slowly come back to all fours. Your next exhale, extend your left leg back, reaching the heel back, soften the shoulders, keeping the neck long, the crown reaching forward. And then exhale, bend your left knee. Now, slowly, elbows down. Come to puffy stretch. Support your head using a prop, or bring your head all the way down to the mat. You stay here on your forearms, or option to walk your hands forward. Spread your fingers, engage your arms, little arch in the lower back, and keep the hips lifting up towards the sky. Feel that nice stretch in the upper body. Slowly walk your hands back, hands underneath the shoulders, pressing into your hands, chest up, head up. Back to all fours, move your prop to one side. You tuck your toes under, inhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Keep the knees bent and take a moment here. Spread your fingers, the crease parallel to the top of the mat, and distribute your weight evenly across your hands. Allow your head to hang heavy between your arms and keep lifting your hips up towards the sky. Rotate the upper arms inward. Feel the broadness across the upper back and the charge up in your arms. Your next exhale, you straighten one leg while you keep the other knee bent, and you move with your breath. Pedal at your feet. Keep breathing. Come back to center. Take a moment. On an inhale, draw your thighs up. And on an exhale, release the heels down. Whether your heels touch the mat or not, that's not the goal. Making spaces. For 2 more breaths, finding stillness in your downward dog. Feel that nice stretch in the neck, the spine, and the back of your legs. Bend your knees and walk your feet to the top of the mat. Knees bent, arms by the side. Just allow the upper body to hang heavy as you surrender to gravity. Let go of any tension in the neck and shoulders. Arms feel heavy. Your next inhale, you press into your feet, engage your back, lift your head up, all the way up, come up to standing, and look forward. Right, relax. Right, we're going to continue with 3 rounds of sun salutation. So start in mountain pose, feet hip width apart, spread your toes nice and wide. Root all 4 corners of your feet into the mat, grounding, and lift. Now, upper body soft. Relax your shoulders. See if you need to roll the hips forward, standing tall. Bring your palms to your heart center, grounding and feeling solid. Together, inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, open your arms wide, swan dive. Inhale, hands to the shins or the knees, half lift. Pull the chest out. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Chest to your thighs. The crown reaching down towards the earth. You can grab the back of your legs or arms by the side. Hands to the mat. Step your legs back, plank or half plank. Take a moment. Those in plank, find that diagonal from the heels all the way to the crown. For some of you, you want to take it easy, feel free to bring the knees down. Make sure the shoulders are above the wrists, the neck is long, the crown reaching forward. Keep breathing. Your next exhale, those with your knees down, you can release the upper body down. For those in plank, if you like to release using Chaturanga, hug the elbows in, whole body down with control. Toes pointing back, inhale, hands underneath the shoulders, or come down to your forearms. Align your elbows and your shoulders. When you're ready, you lift your heart, you bend back to your own degree. Engage your back, pressing the top of your feet into the mat, broaden across the chest, and breathe. Exhale, relax your back. Tuck your toes under. Those in Sphinx, hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog for 5 breaths. Feel free to walk the dog out. Or bend your knees as much as you want. Okay to go deeper. Make sure you listen to your body, not your mind, not your ego. And breathe as you hold. Come back to your breath. Bend your knees. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Knees bent and fold. Hands to the shins, half lift. Nice flat back. Soften your knees, pressing into your feet. Open your arms wide, palms together, and down to your heart center. Second round. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, let go. Fold with your knees bent. Or this time, legs straight. Lengthening the spine. Relax your head and neck. Exhale, bend your knees, hands to the mat. Step your legs back, plank or half plank. Those in plank, draw the belly in, engage your back. Right, release, Chaturanga, or bring the knees down first, then the upper body down. For those who want to join me, one-legged plank, right leg up, and release. Toes pointing back, inhale, Sphinx or Cobra, lift your heart. Those in Cobra, hug the elbows in, little bend in the elbows, and lift your heart higher. And exhale, chest down, relax your back. Inhale, let's meet in downward facing dog. Now, you make any necessary adjustment. If you need to place your hands as wide as the mat, you have your 2 bricks, 2 books. You can press your hands onto them and see if you need to bring your feet as wide as the mat as well. Wherever you are, breathe. Anytime you want to come down to child's pose, it's always there for you. Come back to your breath. Bend your knees. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Fold with your knees bent or legs straight. Inhale, hands to the shins, half lift. Open your arms wide, root to rise. On an inhale, back to mountain. Palms together, down to your heart center. Last round, 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, open your heart and swan dive. Inhale, half lift, nice flat back. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Hands to the mat, step your legs back, plank or half plank. Breathe. Those in one-legged plank, is the left leg up this time. Hug the elbows in and release. Toes pointing back. Inhale, you bend back to your own degree, Sphinx or Cobra. Breathe. On and exhale, relax your back. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, downward facing dog. For the next 3 breaths, you breathe deeply and smoothly as you create length, strength and space in your entire body. Softening the knees, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Fold, knees bent or legs straight. Hands to the shins, half lift. Inhale, arms out, all the way up to standing. Palms together, down to your heart center. Inhale, and exhale, release and relax. Right, so we've done 3 rounds of sun salutation. Let's take a breather here. Right, okay, so make sure you have your props within reach. We'll start with lizard pose. Right, so first come to mountain pose, standing at the top of your mat. Standing nice and tall, palms to your heart center. Inhale, you reach your arms up, open your arms wide, hands to the mat. Step your right leg back, bring the back knee down, toes tucked or untucked. Your front foot, your left foot, move it closer to the edge of the mat. Bring both your hands, so the left arm, this time left hand on the inside of that front foot. Stay here, little bend in the elbows, relax your head and neck, easy with your hip. Make sure your left knee is aligned with your ankle. If you want to go a little bit deeper, use your books, your bricks, see if you can come down to your forearms. So you are not all the way down to the floor, you bring the floor to you by using your props. Make sure your forearms about shoulder width apart, okay? Don't collapse the chest, the upper back. Open your heart, breathe here, and let's hold here for the next few breaths. As you hold, you relax your head and neck. Feel that nice stretch in your right hip, left thigh. Now don't just drop your head, relax the neck. The neck is long, so the crown reaching forward and the gaze is soft. Keep breathing. If it starts to get a bit too much, you know what to do. You can back off, or you can come out of the pose and relax. All right. One more breath. You engage your back, slowly come back onto your hands. You can move your props to the side. Let me put it on this side. Okay, now from lizard, pigeon. So you're gonna bring your left hand out, front foot between your hands. You're gonna shift your hips back. You're gonna bend your left knee, bring the left knee to your left wrist, and then start to slide your right foot, your back leg a little bit further back, and see how low you can go to release the hips. This is where you can use a block, a brick, slide it underneath your left hip to square the hips. Make sure the hips are square to the top of the mat. Alright, and then your hands stay on the mat, relax the shoulders, support your back. Keep breathing. Now, if it is too much for the back leg, feel free to bend that right knee. Take a softer variation and stay here. You just work with your body. You're not finding perfection. Just focus a little bit more on the alignment. And once you're aware of that, and that's how far your body could go, just stay where you feel comfortable, and then finding stillness in your pigeon. Let's hold here for 2 more breaths. Right, you come back to your breath. Slowly, you tuck the back toes under, lift your hips a little. And then move your prop if you're using one, pressing into your hands. Slowly, let's meet in downward facing dog. Now, bend your knees and sway your hips side to side. Then you come back to center, knees bent, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Arms by the side, round your back, knees bent, and slowly come up easy, all the way up, back to mountain. All right, let's reset. Left side, palms to your heart center. Inhale, reach your arms up, open your arms wide, hands to the mat. Step your left leg back, bring the back knee down, toes tucked or untucked. And then move your right foot closer to the edge of the mat. Right knee stacked over the ankle, the toes pointing straight ahead. Right hand on the inside, hands about shoulder width apart. Stay here, relax your neck. You can go deeper, bend the elbows, or rest your forearms on props. If you can go all the way down, make sure you feel okay with that and you're not pushing yourself unnecessarily. And then stay here, lizard pose. Feel that nice stretch in the left hip, right thigh, upper body soft. Now aim to balance effort and relaxation. As you hold, you should feel more of a stretch, not pain. So you have to differentiate. If you start to feel uncomfortable, you come out of the pose. Alright, slowly you engage your back, come back onto your hands, move your boots to the side first, and then front foot between your hands. Slowly, right knee, right wrist, right foot closer to your left hip. Slide your hips a little bit deeper. If your right hip is high, you slide a prop underneath your right hip to support that right hip, and you can release a little bit more. The back leg is parallel to the length of your mat, or you can bend that back knee, easy with the stretch. The hands stay down, support your back, and easy with the upper body. Let's just work on the hips and breathe here. Back to your breath. Okay, now slowly pressing into your hands, lift your hips. If you have a prop, move it to the side. Tuck your back toes under. When you're ready, let's meet in downward facing dog. Once again, pedal out your feet, hips to the side, sway side to side. And then come back to center, back to downward dog. Let's open up the right hip now. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up. Bend your right knee. Keep the body center, your head between your arms, and lift your right knee higher. Square your hips, right leg down. Take a moment. Inhale, left leg up. On an exhale, bend the left knee. And lifting the left knee higher. Pressing gently into your hands. And slowly square your hips, left leg down. Bend both your knees, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Now you swing your arms back. Bend the knees, inhale, arms forward and all the way up. Arms out, palms to your heart center. Inhale. And exhale, release and relax. Right. Let's do one balancing pose, eagle pose. Now, a brick will be useful. Okay, so a brick or a book, you place it on the outside of your right leg. Let's start in mountain pose. Right, hands to your hips. You shift your weight to your right leg. Slowly, you relax your left. You cross your left leg over right. You can rest that left foot on the brick, on a book, and then start to go a little bit deeper, releasing the hips. Bringing the hips lower. Okay, and stay here. No brick. You can place your left foot on the outside, and the same thing, lowering the hips. If you're okay to wrap your top leg around your bottom leg, go ahead and make sure everyone, the hips are squared and open. Easy with the upper body, stay here. Or come to eagle arms, your right arm on top. Wrap your arms around, palms together, or palms facing out. Alright, align your head, neck and your spine. Focus. Fix your gaze, that will help you to balance. And keep breathing. Come back to your breath, and then gently release your arms, hands to your hips, uncross your legs, and come back to center. Alright, let's reset. Let's do the other side. Okay, this time, your prop on the left side. When you're ready, hands to your hips, engage your left leg, spread the toes, shift your weight, transfer your weight to your left leg, relax your right, and then take it easy or go all the way. The hips are squared, facing straight ahead. Go a little bit deeper, bringing the hips lower, hands stay here, or you can bring your palms to your heart center, easy, but at least you work on just focusing on the hips. Okay, to wrap your arms is the left arm on top, and then palms meet or palms facing out. Spine nice and long. Keep breathing. Draw the belly in. Engage your back. Tummy feels tight. Strong core as you hold your eagle pose. Gently release. You relax your arms, hands to your hips. Uncross your legs, right foot down, and relax your whole body. Right, how's that for you? Okay, I hope you're feeling okay. Now, you're going to sit on the mat. Sit on the block, your cushion, your folded mat. And this is where, okay, we'll be needing a strap or get your tie ready. Right, legs straight, relax your legs. Now, moving on to cow face pose. Let's start with the legs first. Now, you keep your right leg straight. You bend your left knee. You stack your knees, left knee on top. Bring your left foot close to your right hip. Feeling okay? You engage that right leg. Flex your right foot. Take this variation with the left knee bent, left knee on top. If you can go deeper, bend both your knees so the left knee is stacked. Both knees are stacked, the left knee on top. Okay, make sure both sit bones are down and breathe. Too much, you straighten your right leg, just bend the left knee and place it on top. You can stay here, easy with your upper body. You can just rest your hands here or hands on your top leg. You want to work on the upper body as well. You're gonna hold your strap, your tie in your right hand. Inhale, you lift your right arm up. Exhale, bend the elbow. Inhale, you bring your left arm up to the side about shoulder height. Rotate that shoulder forward and down, and then you pull the other end of the strap. Okay, no strap is okay. You spread all your 10 fingers and press your hands onto your back. Those with a strap, you pull the end of the strap, open your heart, relax the shoulders, and make sure everyone, you stack your head, neck, and your spine. So you're not looking down, you're not rounding your back, pressing into your sit bones, lengthen through the spine, lift up through the crown. Hold your cow face pose, keep breathing. For those who can go deeper, you may be able to link your fingers. Okay, make sure you're not overdoing it. So we use the strap, the tie, as an extension of our arms, so that we can go a little bit deeper, aiming to balance effort and relaxation. Right, let's hold here for 2 more breaths. So here, you're focusing, working on the hips, opening the hips. You're also stretching the right side of your body. And then you sit up nice and tall, lengthening the spine. This pose helps improve your posture. You're so used to sitting all day long, rounding the back. You will just have to counter stretch that rounded back. Come back to your breath, let go of your strap, and gently release your arms down to the side. Slowly you straighten your legs in front of you, shake your legs, roll the shoulders back 3 times, and forward 3 times. Alright, this time you bend your right knee, place that right knee on top of your left, the left leg is straight, flex your left foot if you take this variation, and make sure that right foot is close to your left hip. Now, make sure the hips are squared. Okay, if you need to prop yourself up, sitting on a yoga block, a folded blanket, a cushion, please do so. One more variation, you bend that bottom knee as well, and stack your knees. Feet close to your hips, knees stacked, and you're sitting up nice and tall. Easy with the upper body, stay here, you can close your eyes. Or your strap in your left hand. Inhale, left arm up, bend the elbow, rotate that, right shoulder forward and down. Bring your right hand behind you. Use the strap, open your heart. Relax the shoulders and sit up nice and tall. So make sure the chin is parallel to the floor. Align your head, neck, and your spine. Keep breathing. Come back to your breath. Let go of your strap. Relax your arms slowly, no rush. And then you straighten both your legs in front of you. Once again, release. Shoulders. All right. Now, let's rest in child's pose. If possible, take the variation where the big toes are touching and the knees as wide as the mat. Okay, if you need to place a block between your feet, go ahead. And then open the knees wide. Walk your hands forward. Bring your chest, your head down. If you have another prop, you can rest your head on a prop. And rest here in child's pose. Softening the shoulders, relax your arms, sinking the hips a little bit deeper, and let go. As you rest in child's pose, focus on the breath, one breath at a time. To quiet the mind down and let everything outside the breath to fade away. Come back to your breath and slowly lift your heart, lift your head, look forward and relax your ankles, move your props to one side. Bring your feet in front of you, come to the center of the mat, knees bent, feet together. Bring your hands to the back of your thighs or arms reaching forward. Chin to chest. And then draw the belly in, engage your back, exhale, release the spine down, one vertebra at a time. Relax your neck, your shoulders, walk your feet back, and hug your knees into your chest. Massage your back. Rocking side to side or back and forth, or circling the knees, opening the hips. Slowly come back to center. And then bring both your feet down. Okay, ready for reclining butterfly. You bring the soles of your feet together, walk your feet higher, pressing the soles, knees open out to the side. Now, if you need to support, use your props to support your butterfly pose. Use lighter brick or your thick book underneath each knee. If it's not all the way down, but you can use a little bit of support, you get creative with your props. Okay? Opening the hips, gently pressing the soles of your feet together. Or, one more variation, you can place a prop between your feet and you press your soles into that prop. And then you relax your arms, you slide your arms away from the body, palms facing up. Align your head, neck, and your spine. And for the next 5 breaths, start to get still, finding stillness in your butterfly pose, and focus. Bring your gaze inward. Come back to your breath and engage your back. Use your hands to bring the knees back to center, feet flat on the mat. Hug your knees into your chest. One more time. Release the hips. Release the lower back. And breathe. Come back to center. Hug your knees, your arms around the shins or the back of your thighs. Inhale, lift your head, stretching the back of the neck. On an exhale, gently release, relax your neck, relax your shoulders, arms down, and feet flat on the mat. Now place your feet about match width apart, toes turning out slightly. Allow the knees to fall in towards each other for support. Slide your arms away from the body, palms facing up. Align your head, neck and your spine. Once you feel comfortable, gently close your eyes. Or keep your eyes open. Soften the gaze. Now gently guide your awareness to your breath. Smooth the breath out as you invite the inhales down a little bit deeper and press the exhales out for a bit longer. Make space as you pause between the breath. Then just nice and easily allow the breath to come back to its natural rhythm and depth. Next, you bring your awareness to your body. Scan your body starting at the top of your head. Moving down slowly to your hips. And all the way down to your toes. As you scan your body, notice any point of discomfort, tension or tightness. Just breathe into those areas and allow them to soften and relax. As you find space between the breath and finding space within the body. See if you can find more space inside of your mind. Spaces between the thoughts. Steady your mind. come back to your breath. Now feel free to stay here for a bit longer in Shavasana. Or if you're ready to complete your practice this morning, this afternoon, this evening, walk your feet towards each other. Slide your arms in and slowly roll over onto your right side. Relax your back. Pressing into your hand to support your back. Gently push yourself up and come to sitting. Sit with your legs crossed, legs straight, or sit on your heels. Sit up nice and tall. 3 deep breaths to finish, to complete our practice today. Inhale, open your arms wide, open your heart, bring your palms together. Exhale down to your heart center. Inhale, take in the positive energy around us. Exhale, let go and let be. And together one more round. Thank you everyone.